Please enjoy this feature presentation of the Crooked River Radio Network. This program may contain adult content and is intended for mature audiences only.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The arguments begin now.
Good evening, and welcome to the Art of Argument, where Dale and I are going to tie ass. Well, wait a minute. I got a surprise for you guys tonight. You ready for this? Dale, you ready for this?
Sure. You realize you have no video.
Yeah, I know. It's that way.
Okay.
Raise your right hand.
So this idea is a bunch of malarkey.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Huh? Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Are you trying to give me the double talk?
And I did, and back in those days, to show how things have changed.
He's asking you if you swear.
No, but I know all the words.
He's asking you if you'll swear to tell the truth.
Truth is stranger than fiction, Judgy Wudgy.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Certainly. What have I got to lose?
Sit down. Sit down.
I'm a victim of circumstance.
Who are you hitting?
Oh,
Go on. Be quiet.
well, it was like this, my honor.
Your honor, not my honor.
Why? Don't you like him?
Allow the witness to proceed. The court understands him.
Thanks, Cordy. You're a pal. And a hoofer by the name of Buck Wing was getting ready to shake his tootsies.
Talk so the jury can understand.
Is everybody dumb? Say, Judgy, if you let me, my partner, and Gailey kind of act it out for you, we'll show you just what happened.
What's the matter with you? Gentlemen, you must control your killing instincts. Proceed with the testimony, please. Proceed.
Ow!
Hi, Dale.
Oh, it looks like you characterized them pretty well there.
It wasn't me. I just found that's. I've seen that. I found that on as I was researching for the other show yesterday evening, and I thought, I think I can open with that. So I've done it twice now. I think that's pretty cool. So what's happening?
The usual.
I don't like the way that looks. I'm going to do something here.
Living the dream.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's more like a freaking nightmare.
Yeah, I can relate to that too. No, that's too big. Nothing like live TV, is there, folks? There, I think that looks a little bit better. Well, I don't shrink that to where that's. That'll do it for now. What are we going to talk about tonight? What do you got? Let's let it all hang out, just like boobies.
Oh yeah, I got stuff, but you were the one that told me that you wanted to start off the show talking about some boobies.
Boobies.
So
I love boobies.
Yeah, let's talk about them. Braless, bra, or no? Or braless, bra, or none of the above?
Depends on the individual. You got a 45 50-year-old, naturally large-breasted woman, probably you don't want to, see that walking around braless. You got the yard dogs are out,
When they,
belly ticklers,
when they
whatnot.
when they start hanging down to the belly, and when they're below the belly button, that's time for a bra.
If you're in a good relationship, when you see that stuff at home, obviously that does not bother you. But when you're out in public, that's probably not the individual you're going to be eyeballing.
Okay, let's throw something else in the mix here. How about sports bra or regular bra?
I would have to go with regular.
Sports bras.
With my wife being a runner, so I've seen her in sports bras many times. They tend to, they're like a jock strap, but for boobies. So they're kind of like squeezing them and pushing them down, so they don't allow the boobie to give off its full glory. Whereas a bra that's used to hold them up, especially a good push them up, used to hold them up and keep them in proper alignment, probably a little bit better of a view.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with you or not. I would say I would say sports bra myself.
You're thinking of sports bras on these young girls that
even my wife
have any type of chest to begin with. And yes, they're like the old-fashioned tube tops. So they're showing the midriff, because the girls are wearing them like shirts nowadays. And you get a little bit of viewage, shall I say, if they do have a little bit of chest. But if you take a large-breasted woman and put them in one of those, it's just, might as well be putting them in a box. It's not. So you're trying to compare a middle-aged woman to an 18, 19-year-old in college. Well, it's a whole different ball of wax.
Not necessarily.
Me being an old man, I'm not, staring at the 18-year-olds.
You're not? Okay.
At least not openly.
Yeah, at least not openly. We all just because you're married don't mean you can't, or just because you're on a diet doesn't mean you can't look at the menu.
Don't steal my lines.
And personally, I think the sports bra is more attractive to me. A little tougher to get off, though. But then again, you just... and it's... all the glory is there. But as far as...
You're speaking from experience.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, you want to see mine?
Does your wife wear sports bras?
You want to see mine?
How many sports bras does your wife have?
I think 2 or 3. She wears
Oh, okay.
She wears them. And there's some benefits, and then on the other side of that, there's some hang-ups, because they're as far as chestier women or women, there's a tendency for them to get a little bit of yeast under them because of the way the skin lays in that. But other than that, I like the look of the sports bra myself. Which brings us to another.
You gotta be the lady at work. We have a woman that I work with is 3-4 years older than I am, I believe. Large chested and is very open about everything. The woman is absolutely hilarious sometimes. She was telling me the one day she was out mowing the grass. She put socks under them because what she calls it when it gets hot, and you're getting like sweaty and stuff, she calls it humidity. So she puts socks underneath her boobs to control the humidity.
Humidity.
Yes.
I'm going to have to ask Flora.
Real thing from what I hear.
I'm going to have to ask Flora if she knows what that is. Flora, do you know what humidity is? No. What a way to open a show. I swear. Let's
If you've never had humidity, you don't know the struggle.
All right, the last question, or the last point, which I guess these would be pointed for a more, just for the sake of argument. Bolt-ons or natural?
What?
Bolt-ons or natural? Breast implants, bolt-ons.
Natural.
Bolt-ons.
You're talking about boobies.
Yeah.
Right?
We're still talking about
natural.
boobies. Yeah.
I mean, if you've ever watched a porn movie, which many of us nasty men have,
You think I watch porn movies?
they're fake. They don't act properly. They don't do what they're supposed to. And when a woman's standing up, walking around with these fake things that are protruding, they look very, very nice. But when you're in the act, it's just not natural. I mean, I don't know. So, no, I'll go with, because like, hey, you pick a woman that you love, and that's who you settle down with and whatnot. If they acquire yard dogs, hey, you got yard dogs. I mean, it's just the way it works, but it's natural. It's normal. It's letting them flow freely.
Almost choked me up on that one. All right, let's get into some serious shit here. What are we going to talk about politically? I think you got the list, so I'll leave.
Well, we didn't really make a list other than boobies, but I was doing a little research because it's basically all the stuff. Kamala's talking, but she's not talking. And then sometimes when she actually does open her mouth and say she's going to do something, it's kind of like Uncle Joe. It sounds great in theory, but it holds no grounds. And it's almost, impossible. I mean, it's like, okay, so we start off, she, here's one thing, that I read. You got Donald Trump telling you, allegedly, that, because of the problems that occurred, you were basically throwing away votes.